Hi,
Hello,
I'm Dee,
I'm Kelly,
and
and
we
we
are
are
Sisters of
Sisters of
Stitchcraft.
Stitchcraft.
I remembered
We
it
did
today.
really well with that time.
We did. So we haven't been on for a while, for a couple of weeks, because we've been busy planning what we're doing in the up and coming months. So we thought we'd have a little Zoom call and let you all know what we're going to be up to. First of all, let's tell you what mermaids we're wearing today. So Kelly, what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the Wanda Wrap dress in a fabric that came in the So Hayley Jane box with the Wanda Wrap dress pattern, and it's like a marble, amethyst marble, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's lovely. I've got that fabric, but I haven't made it up yet. I was thinking of doing the Portia dress, funnily enough.
Yeah, definitely. That would look good as Portia.
Yep. So, and I am wearing a envelope dress, which is the Chris Woods envelope dress, and it's a zero waist pattern, or not even
Oh,
pattern, instructions. And it's actually the first dress I think I made when I started sewing. And it was definitely the first dress I wore out in public. It was my
oh
first
wow.
venture out. And today, because it's usually I wear it as a summer dress. Obviously the pictures will come up. But today, because it's a bit colder, I'm wearing it with leggings and a little top underneath. So the leggings I made, which are the Loveland leggings, which I my favorite pattern for leggings. And the top underneath isn't me made. However, it would look nice with a Freya underneath it.
Would look fab with the Freya
I
underneath
need to
it.
make a blue or black Freya to go underneath it. And the fabric is from Always Knit and Sewing. So this is, like I say, it's from when I first started. So it's about 2 years old now. But hey, still love it. And it's, me made and still wearing it. So that's good, isn't it?
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. And so that's really beginner friendly.
Yes, very, because you don't really need a pattern. It's just lots of squares and you sew them together really easily. So
We do like squares and rectangles, don't we?
well, I do because I do like zero waste as well. So
Mm.
it really helps. I mean, I love doing zero waste stuff. I always feel really good when I've made something and there's not much to throw away. But also it's much
Mm.
easier to sew straight lines than to sew curves.
I'm not very good at sewing straight lines.
Well, they're all right when they're seams because I don't have to be perfectly straight, but it's better than like doing a curve on a arm
Yeah.
or something, isn't it? I mean, trying to do those arms when it's an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
So, right. So, what we're going to talk about today. So, oh, that's what the other thing I was going to say. Because this dress is because of the style of it, it is great for layering. So, like I say, usually I wear it for
Cool.
summer dress, but I'm layering it today, which works really well. But anyway, so Refabulous. That's what's happening in February.
Oh,
So last year in Refabulous, I did a dress. I bought a duvet cover from a charity shop that I liked, and I made it into a dress and a pair of shoes and a hat and a bag. And anybody that's following me on my Instagram will have seen that video probably a number of times. And I did actually win a prize with it. So I'm going to enter the challenge again this year. And I think you're going to join me this time, aren't you, Kelly?
why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So this year I decided not to go and buy something from the shop just for the sake of buying something to refashion. I decided to hunt through my airing cupboard. So what I found was this net curtain. Hide behind it. So this was actually in my house when we bought our house 14 years ago. And I didn't like net curtains, still don't really like net curtains. So I just took it down, washed it, put it in the airing cupboard, and that's where it's been ever since. So on hunting through my airing cupboard, I found it and thought, do you know what would make a really nice blouse or some sort of jackety spring jacket, very sort of Daisy Jones styly.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're big
That's a
fans.
bit of Daisy Jones. Like, I'd quite like to see what you would do with it to make a blouse, but you could do both with the amount you've got there.
Well, I could, or I could make one duster because I still haven't done that because I used that other fabric I was going to do that with for a dress. So yeah,
Make a duster. Make a duster. I love a duster.
yeah, and that's really nice for spring, isn't it? So if there's enough fabric, I'm tempted to do that. And because I like the scallop on the edging, so I can leave that on
You
there.
could keep it. Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's probably going to be something like that. Just need to investigate it a little bit more quite a lot.
So Hayley Jane's got a
Yes.
vlog on making one of
Yeah.
drafting one up. That's what I used. So
Yeah. I knew you'd use that. Yeah, that's one
yeah.
of the things that I did think about doing with it. So yeah. I'll see if there's not enough for a duster, then I'll do one of those and maybe a blouse as well or something.
Mm.
Possibly. So anyway, so that's what I've got planned so far. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. What about you? Have you decided what you're going to do? Or
Well, as you mentioned it just a minute ago, I do have plans to use this teddy fleecy kind of
I've
duvet.
got one of those as well. I've got
So
exactly the same. Well, it might be slightly darker, but I've got a grey one too in my airing cupboard.
we do like matchy clothes.
Oh,
We like to
yeah.
twin.
Oh, I
I
love
am
it.
going to make the Stella hoodie.
Oh, that's
I've traced out the pattern this week because we had that planned anyway.
yeah.
But I thought I could make an oversized version of that
That is a
maybe.
sketchbook that I've got.
In the stretch book, yeah.
Oh, so I could do
Tilly and
that
the Buttons
as well.
stretch book. Yeah,
Oh,
you've got the book. I've got the book. We planned on making the
yeah.
Stella hoodie and
Yeah, and I
jogging
haven't
bottoms
got
for
any
our
fabric.
make 9, didn't we? But this would be an extra.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do
I
that.
just think, how cozy would it be? Maybe even just to wear around the house on top of PJs instead of a
Yeah.
dressing gown.
Yeah. No, I'm
But
liking that idea. Is that quite short? It's not very long, is it?
no, but I'm lengthening I've lengthened
Yeah.
mine by
I was
two
thinking I might
inches.
lengthen it so I can maybe wear it with like leggings or something. I
100%.
have
Yeah,
to,
no,
I
it
have
is
to know.
quite short.
I know
Yeah.
it's on make 9 plans, which we're going to talk about another time. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I,
This
I
is
want to have
just
a
an
proper
extra.
look at what it what it entails and where it goes and what it does, and yeah, and then I'll see if I've got my blankets big enough to do that. And then I'm going to do that too. If that's okay.
Cool.
That's exciting. So yeah. So what else have you been up to, Kelly? I've done loads of talking. So let's
I've got some fabric has arrived. I've had a fibromyalgia flare up this last week, so I haven't really done very much sewing. But as and when I could, I've done tracing out of patterns, mostly for our make 9 makes, to be fair. But I've also had fabric haul. So shall I run through what I've had? I'm
yes.
quite excited by some of it.
I know you were on a ban until the Stitch Festival.
Technically speaking, I am. However, you said that we had to do a nightwear catwalk. So I had to buy some fabric because I've never made any nightwear.
I think it's leisure wear.
I leisure wear.
Because
I
I
wear
really wear nightwear.
spoiler alert, I wear pajamas most of the time at home. I don't wear clothes at home. As soon as I get in, I get changed into my PJs. So PJs are on my plans.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to buy fabric for PJs. I've got some fabric here for PJs, but I had to buy more. So I had more than one pair to walk on the catwalk in. So I
Ah,
blame you completely for buying fabric.
so yeah,
So,
I haven't done
so
much
what I did was
yet.
I went on Pound Fabrics and I bought. God, I'm absolutely loving this. Can you see?
Oh, I like that. Is that a brush
It's a
top?
brush.
Oh, that looks so cozy.
So I'm going to make the Tilly and the Buttons Margot PJ bottoms with that.
Oh, right. Okay. I haven't seen those ones. That's exciting.
That's in the crikey. It's in one of our other books. It might be the So Simple or the I can't remember what it's called. I've got it here.
I have got
Weird.
I have got one of the other books. I've never I only made a headscarf out of it, I think.
It's either in Love at First Stitch
That's the one I've got. I don't think
or it's in the Make It Simple
oh,
because it's not in the stretch. That's the other ones that I'm making.
yeah.
But so I thought these I
That.
bought, and this was £4.25 a metre. So I
Really?
got 2 meters, yeah,
Fabrics.
£8.50.
God, I love found fabrics.
So pretty, I know. But then I bought
I love,
this.
love, love that. Oh, pink.
So
Well, that's my
this is
favorite
like a
color.
pinky melange type
Really
fabric. I
soft.
don't know.
Wow. Is that like woolly? It looks really soft.
It's a jersey.
Oh, is it?
It's
Oh,
a
let's
thin. It's a
this.
thin jersey. And that was £8.50 a metre, and I just bought 1 metre And I thought what I would do to go with these, I'm going to make a spring in London top
Oh,
as a
nice.
pajama top.
Yeah, because that there, I don't know, you probably can't see the two pinks there go really, really nice together.
I thought it would go really well together.
Really.
And to be fair, I'm only going to wear it at home, really. So it doesn't really matter if it doesn't go together. But I thought that would look really good as
Could
spring in
wear it to
London
the
top.
supermarket.
Definitely could. Not saying I won't. But when I put that order in, I bought some cuffs.
Oh, that's cute. Pink.
Aren't they cute?
So
I
what are they
bought
for?
2 of those. They're just to put in my stash, actually.
Oh, so it's not going on any of the things that you're making. Have they not got cuffs?
In my head, they were, and then I remembered the Margot pajamas don't have cuffs, and nor will my top because it's going to be a spring in London, and I don't think I'm going to get long
No.
sleeves. So I did buy that with that in mind. And then for, oh, well, it go in my stash. I'll use it another time. If not for me, for the grandchild.
Stash is growing.
And I bought these.
Growing. Oh, what's this? What's that?
This is
That's
more
what?
cuffing.
Oh, that's nice.
These are for
Grey.
my other pajamas, and I'm making the Juno pajamas, and I'll show you the fabric I'm going to use in
Yeah.
that for that in a
Is that
minute.
grey? Is that
It's a
grey?
bluey grey. It's a blue with a bit of a grey tinge,
Yeah.
but it's blue really, like a baby blue.
All right. Okay. Because it looks quite grey on the screen. So.
It's actually
Oh, yeah.
described as baby blue. So,
Okay.
and that was £5.99. I think you get 1.35 meters.
Wow.
It's expensive. Is it expensive? I don't know. I have not much experience of cuffing.
No, I have
The
I have brought a little bit of cuffing, which I've never actually used, and I can't remember how much I paid for it.
I don't know. These were £3.50 each, and I can't remember how much was on the roll.
How much is in there though?
Yeah, I think maybe a meter on this one. But this one was £5.99 for a meter, 1.3 meters. So it's not that expensive. It come in handy. All
And
come
you're
in.
not going to use that all in one go, so that's going to last a while, isn't it?
Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
But then I also got some.
Is that stretch binding? See, I've just ordered some from Think Pink.
Oh, right, yeah. Beyond the Pink Door.
Yeah, that's it. From the Think Pink's the box, isn't it? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So from her, I've just ordered some stretch binding, which I was going
Oh,
to use
she does some really lovely
like
stuff.
sprayers, but probably not now. But I will. It will come in, so I will use it. But yeah, you were the first person that told me about that. I'd never heard about that until I think you
No,
said
nor had I actually. It was a Think Pink subscription box that somebody else had got that I've
it was
watched,
Sam.
and that's where I'd seen it.
It was Sam.
Yeah.
He said
So I
about it.
got these from Pound Fabrics. These were for 3 meters each on those, and that was £2.50 for 3 meters of each. And I thought
Yeah,
pajama top, because
yeah.
I don't like hemming things, and I don't like. So I'd rather just finish it with a bit of bias binding. So that's what
Oh,
that's
see, to me,
for.
that's too much faff. It's quicker to hem it. I just.
No, it's not. It's not. It's much better to do the bias binding. So that was my Pound Fabrics haul.
Oh,
But
there's more. Oh,
there's more.
go on.
So
Go your band then.
I know I got a pattern last week from Sew Over It. I got the Estelle dress. So that's like the dress that's got the wrap bit, the weird shape at the front that you
God, it's
wrap.
the new one. Quite like the new one that's out.
No,
Yeah,
it's not the new one, it's an old one.
not sure on that for me.
So yeah, so I've bought that. I'm going to make it in this fabric because I've got extra fabric. I'm going to use that to make that. That's my plan. However,
Yeah.
Adele from So for Serenity, has been having a de-stash on Instagram. And could I resist this one?
What
I
you
could not.
now? Oh, flamingos! Oh my
Look
God,
at it.
that's so cute. What is
How
it? Is it Jersey?
amazing. Jersey.
Oh, Jersey flamingos. That's perfect. What are you going to make with that?
Right.
Jar.
Wow, I'm kind of thinking I think it's 2 meters there. I can't remember what it was. I'm kind of thinking maybe the Estelle dress or maybe the pattern that I got in the luxury
Oh,
box
yeah.
this
That's
month,
a good
last month.
idea.
So I thought maybe that would make quite a nice dress.
Yeah,
But I'm
definitely.
not 100% sure on that, but I will find something. Or on one
It
of the
is.
Tillies, there's the flowy, or
There'll be loads in the stretch book.
there's a couple of dresses, Tilly's dresses, that I'm thinking, why not? I just love it.
Flamingos. Flamingos are so
Or
cute.
it could be more pajamas, I suppose.
That's where I
I
thought you were
feel, but
going.
it
I
would be
thought you were having
waste.
a bit of a pajama thing going on.
I kind of think that I would really love to wear that out as a dress. Look at the
Yeah,
colours,
it is amazing.
fabulous. But I also got from that D stash.
We'll just do this as Kelly's D-stash, I think. Not D-stash, Kelly buying D-stash. What's that? Is that a lace? No, what's
It
that? I can't see
it's
what
a
it is.
viscose, I think, but it's got a lurex gold stripe going through it.
Oh, yes, I caught it then. Just got it in the light
Did you
there.
catch it?
Yeah. You
Um,
need to see that. You need to bring that around because that looks really interesting.
I will.
Mm.
I'm thinking for the sagebrush top.
Oh, yeah. I haven't got anything for sage, but well, I say I haven't got anything when I look over there and all of that.
Yes, you need to look for your stash. You've got lots of it. I'm sure there's plenty in your stash.
I will
However,
do.
I just think that is going to be
That is
stunning
beautiful.
as a stage brush.
Yeah, but seeing you
Sagebrush.
use that, I'm gonna have to make something really stunning for mine.
Well, and I think it'll be really versatile as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got quite a bit of that.
That's like with that, I mean, it's nothing like it in pattern wise, but with that gold running through, it's like that one you had off me.
What I thought it was, Dee, to be honest, I thought it was going to be a very similar fabric to that. And my plan was to make another duster.
Yeah.
But it's come through and it's more of a viscose, a cotton viscose or
Right. Okay.
something like that. So it's a bit, I could still make a duster out of it, but I think I'm going to
I
use
think
it for the
they are
sagebrush because,
nicer in the really flowing fabrics, aren't they? Personally, I know other
yeah,
people
it's
use them and they've been really nice, but for me, I like the idea of them being really sheer and flowy and
it's not as sheer
yeah.
as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be like a viscose
It's
crepe,
classic for the sagebrush.
but it's going to look amazing as a stage, a
Spoiler alert, that's
stage.
one of our come up and coming makes.
Yes, one of our make nines, darling. So other than that, what have I been doing? I've been tracing out patterns this week. So that was the Stella hoodie, Stella jobs. These are all Tilly in the buttons.
Yeah.
A bit of a Tilly in the buttons thing going on. But I've got fabric that I've had since I first started sewing. So I've had it for almost a year. And that was from Pound Fabrics again. Oh my gosh. And I got this. This was dead cheap. I think I got something like, I don't know, 3 or 5 meters. It might have been 5 meter deal. And it's just a like a creamy beige, French loop, no, French terry loop back. It's very
Nice.
soft. And I bought that specifically to make the Stella hoodie and jogging bottoms and never have.
Right, so you're gonna make one with that as well as the blanket.
So that was going to be the make 9 make
Uh-huh.
of that. That was just an extra because you talked about it earlier. This is to line the hood.
Oh.
Oh, and I've got some cuffing of a similar colour somewhere. Oh, there it is. Also, this is all from Pound Fabrics.
Oh, that's nice.
And so I've got the cuffing and that
Yeah,
to
that'd be
line
really
the
nice.
hood,
Like a
cuffing.
theme, isn't it? That's really
And I
nice.
just thought, well, that
Yeah.
would be, even if it's only loungewear at home,
Yeah. No, I think that's a
beautiful,
nice combo color-wise.
comfy and warm as well. So
Yeah.
that's to go with those. I'm just throwing it on the floor. I
The
don't normally do that.
only thing I've got lined up for my leisure wear is the Lara set, which is
Oh, that's beautiful.
and that's with the my last subscription box from Beyond the
Think Door, Pink Door.
Rubbish. I'm so rubbish with names. Thank you. You don't even get the box and you remember what it's called.
It's because they're such beautiful boxes.
That pink I got from them, which is
That
really
ribbed.
soft. That is going to make such a lovely Lara loungewear set.
It's going to look fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Other than that, I've traced out.
Catwalk, I only have one, and you'll be parading up and down in millions of pajamas.
I have the leisure wear going on, love. You have more of a social life than me. I've got the Billy
Like one of
traced
my
out.
mini Seguaro sets.
Oh, do you know what? I keep looking at that thinking, I wish I could get away with wearing one of those. Just don't think it would suit me. So I've traced out the Billy, Tilly and the Buttons Billy,
Oh yeah, I know. I need to do that as well.
because that's another one of our make
Another one of my
nines.
designs, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
You're so
And
way
that's going to be
ahead of me. I love that. Can't wait to see
in the
that.
Minerva exclusive fabric that I got in my last stash. Last haul.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have the Juno PJs traced out.
PJs. What about PJs for Kelly?
I love PJs. And oh my goodness, that's in. I'm going to use the one that I got. Was it the month before last from So Hayley
Oh yeah.
Jane?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I've not used that yet, but I thought that's going to make great PJs, and that is what this is to go with.
Ah, oh yeah, it's got the grey in it.
Kind of is a grey ducky blue. It's supposed to be mint green, I think, but it's more of
Yeah.
a
Oh,
blue.
little circly things. Not
Yeah. And I
pretty.
thought that would go quite well together.
Yeah,
And then obviously my stretch bias binding
yeah.
needs to do that as well. So
Fabulous.
that's that. Oh, other than that, I'm going.
You haven't bought anything.
This is not bought. This is all stuff that I've had. I've printed off from Fleece Fun a free pattern for a beanie hat,
Oh, right. Okay.
a neck warmer, and some fingerless like hand and wrist warmers.
I'd like to see
So I'm
that.
going to make that out. You know, the extra fabric we got in the last box. I thought I'd make myself some warm
Nice.
clothes.
Oh, I tell you
Yeah,
what.
literally, you cut two of these.
So has it not got a band on it?
Yeah, I think what you do, I haven't seen the instructions yet because it
Like
didn't come with
yeah. Is it just
doesn't come with instructions, but I think what you do is you just fold it up to create the band.
because Matt wants one without a band on it, and I've not seen
Oh,
one.
I think you could probably just
Yeah.
do it without a band
Yeah.
quite easily.
I have to see how that comes out.
So I'm going to trace that out because it's got different sizes, that it's got colors. So it's got
Yeah.
0 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, and it goes all the way up to adult extra large.
Oh, excellent.
So that's a really good free pattern. And I think there's a video tutorial, but it looks really self-explanatory to be fair. So I thought I would make that with that. But I also bought the just plain navy blue as well, another 1/2 meter of that, so that I could do the neck warmer, this on the outside, and this is the lining.
Yep. I
Sort
did
of thing.
the twisted headband. Did you see
I
that?
saw.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So I don't know if I'd wear one. I was thinking, I watched Hayley's vlog on it, the instructions, and I thought it looks really simple and easy, and it looked fab on her, and it looked fab on you. But I just don't know whether I'd feel a bit weird looking
No, see, I will.
wearing it
I
out.
wear a hat, but my ears still get cold, so I really like the idea. And I've just kept the rest of it as a scarf.
Well, I think it's nice if you've done your hair to have something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I probably will have enough left over to be able to do one of those as well, to be honest. So I might make one of those as well.
Your hat. I'm excited to see your hat.
Me too, because I was just going to leave it, you know, when we were discussing just leaving it as a scarf, and I do like it like that, but there's a bit of me that thinks actually I could make myself like a little set of stuff to wear when I'm out dog walking or
Yeah, absolutely.
wherever. Although at the moment the weather seems to be really mild, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's starting to get rough out there again tonight now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my fabric haul and what I've been doing this week, basically.
Wow. Well, I haven't done. Well, I have done sewing, but I've done secret sewing because I've been making match set. It's been really.
Yeah.
That's for another day. Other than that, I've just done a few bits. I did a spring in London with the scraps left over from my Christmas Portia dress. I've done some poo bags, poo bag holders.
Can't wait to get mine. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful.
And I made a bag, which I'll talk about again later on when I do my next subscription books. But yeah, so I've only done bits and pieces really. But the other thing that I've been doing, which I know you've been interested in doing as well, is the Uganda So serious note here, guys. On Instagram at the moment, there's a challenge, but I'm not doing it for the challenge. I'm doing it because I think it's a really nice thing to do, but it is done as a challenge as well. And it's the Sew Pads for Uganda 24 is the hashtag. And basically, it's run by Treasured Vessels, which is a charity. Excuse me reading my notes, but I want to get all this right. It's a charity that basically is a community-based organisation in Uganda that supports and empowers young girls, children, and pregnant teenagers, and helps them to sort of get on in life. I've followed them for a while anyway, because it's a really, really good charity. But there's a girl who's, can't remember her name, that's terrible, but she's Mountain Sewing. And she is organising for everybody to do this challenge and basically sew sanitary towels for these girls. Because what happens is they can't go to school if they have a period because they don't have anything. So, so I've made a couple. Here's some I made earlier. Called Helen, who is Hellcat Michael Sews.
Oh, I follow her on Instagram.
Yeah, and she's basically going to send them out for us to the US, and then from the US they'll go on to Uganda. So really, really great thing to do, and I would urge anybody that's got a few scraps lying around that wants to join in, please do, because it's a really, really important thing. Doesn't take up a lot, as you can see. They're just scraps really. You do need snaps as well for them, but yeah, so they're really quite cute.
And so is that like a free pattern that you download?
Pattern's free, so you can get the free, but you can use any pattern. But she does do one, Mountain Sewing, Catherine. She does do a free pattern that you can use, which is what that one is. But you can use any pattern that you've either got already or can get from somewhere else. Yeah, so that's that really. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight it because I think it's a really good thing to do. So I started doing those, so figured out how to do that, and that's another thing that I'm going to be doing this month. So, but other than that, me, I'm a bit sort of wake up in the morning, what am I going to sew tonight type person, really.
Yeah.
So, I don't do much in the way of planning.
Going to kill you having to do these make 9 plans.
It already is. I keep changing my mind and then I make what I want to do, and I'm like, oh, I can't bum my make 9 now because I've already made it.
The thing is, you don't have to stick to it rigidly. It's just a bit of fun, really. And then at the end of the year, you review it.
Thought the other night, actually, we were watching, Matt and I were watching on the television one of the music shows, 80s music shows, I think it was on in the evening on a Friday night. It's our Friday night thing. And I did say I'd like to do, I did like the sort of David Bowie-esque top. I wouldn't mind doing like 9 different icons and doing a wearable ode to them. So that I might do that instead of a standard make 9.
Why not? Why not?
I just got to come up with my idols.
Well,
so yeah.
The thing is, you do love an outfit, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You do like a themed outfit, and
I want to make it something that is not fancy dress, but something that's sort of
but like something that's an ode to them, or So what a good idea.
I'm thinking of doing that as my make 9 instead of a standard make 9, because
I look forward to seeing that.
That takes more planning, so I will do that as a make 9. Whereas if I say, oh, well, let's make this top as part of the make 9, by the end of the week, I've probably made, I've got it into my head, I want to do it. So I'm not very good at holding off on that. So, but anyway, that make 9 is for, make 9 is for another time. We're going to talk.
True, yeah.
So I'll hone down on my plans. We can discuss that in a little bit more.
So we're just so you know, guys, we're doing a joint make 9 where we're both going where we're both going to make the same things, or the same fabrics, but the same patterns, I think, and then we're going to do a separate one each, aren't we?
Yes. And you're already planned and I'm not.
Pretty much. I'm pretty much know what I'm doing. I just need to
so we've
I've got the fabric for most of them.
Together ones planned, and then the ones that you want to do that I'm not so interested in, and I'll have something else, possibly a little bit more way out. But yeah, so that's the plan. So that's why we're going to do a whole
other vlog.
Yes, on that, so that we can talk about it in more detail. So what else have we got coming up, Kelly, in February? We have got, I can tell you, because I've written it down.
Let's play something, and I don't know. What else have we got coming up in February?
Wow, we've got another catwalk, haven't we?
Yeah, I do love a catwalk. I think we might have 2 catwalks.
Will we? Oh,
I
we're gonna
think so.
get our loungewear one in as well, you reckon?
Wow, maybe 3 then. I'm thinking we're going to do a Freya one, aren't we?
Yes.
I thought we were going to do our spring in London.
Oh, we're gonna do that as a catwalk. How
I
exciting.
think we should do a catwalk every time we do anything. Every time we want to show any mates off, we need to do a catwalk,
Yeah.
even if it's just a 2-second segment.
Everyone like the last one.
Actually,
And we have a number of spring in
it's going to be
London.
our USP.
It could be, yeah. So yeah, we have got a number of spring in Londons between us, so we could definitely do that. And then the
Yeah,
really
and
exciting one, which probably be a bit later on, is the Misters of Stitchcraft.
oh God, can't wait to get those two doing the catwalk. That's going to be hilarious. If we can get that done, that we're doing well.
So yeah, the Misters of Stitchcraft will be a catwalk by the husbands in their shirts. We're hoping to pull that one off as well. So not
Yeah,
sure when
that will probably be March though, rather than February, because
March
might
8th
have to
time.
do it at your house.
So yeah, so that's the catwalks we've got coming up anyway. We've obviously got all
Love
the
it.
sub boxes that we get. So I've got my Beyond the Pink Door. I can never remember what they're called. So Hayley Jane, we both get. Obviously the different boxes. So that's exciting. I nearly changed to luxury this month when I saw the fabric. But then I thought, no, because actually it's a bit more interesting to have both of us having different fabrics. So
It is. And the thing is, your fabric will probably be glorious as well.
oh,
That's the
absolutely.
thing.
Yeah. So I didn't change. So I thought I'd stick with what I've got. So yeah, so we've
Oh,
got
you
that
are
one. We've
good.
got your bias bind.
Bias Tape Appreciation Society. Bias binding. I can't wait for that.
And I've got my bag makers one as well.
I know. You've got so
So
many.
many sub boxes.
We're going to have to do a whole vlog just on the addiction to subscription boxes.
So definitely. So yeah, so we've got that coming up, and I think that's sort of pretty much what we got coming up over the next few. Oh no, there is one more thing. I was going to do a discussion on shoes for everybody because everybody keeps talking about my shoemaking. So I was going
Yeah.
to do a little vlog myself, probably this week actually. So I'll probably get it done later this week, on the shoes that I've made, how and why I made them, what I used, and how they came out, and then what my plans are for making shoes this year. So
Yeah.
again, more on that later. So there you go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you were going to maybe do a little series on shoes. I think people would
Yeah, there's
appreciate
so
that.
much to talk about. So a little sideline for us there is I'm going to do, yeah, but what I'll do first, I thought, is talk about the ones I've already made,
Yeah.
why I've made that style and how it works and stuff like that. And then I might do a little series because I tend to make them in the summer because there's a lot of sanding and gluing, which is much nicer outside than it is in the room. So once it dries up outside, then I'll probably start doing some more shoes, and I've got quite a lot planned that I want to do this year. So I'll talk about that, and we can even like do a series where I record each stage and put that together for you all.
I think people would really like to see that because it's something a bit different, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's coming up as well. But yeah, so other than that, a few things Kelly wants to say.
I do want to say thank you.
And I want to say thank you too, but Kelly does
We
it
want
differently than
we,
me.
we want to say thank you for the shout outs that we've received. So on Instagram, Adele, who sold me fabric, from Sofa Serenity, Becky from What Beck Sews. They both did shout outs on Instagram, and I think probably Sam from So Let's Sparkle with Sam also probably did.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, do you know what? We've just been welcomed
So much.
open arms to the YouTube vlogging community. It's been quite humbling, actually.
Has been really humbling and quite overwhelming.
Quite overwhelming, quite
A nice
humbling.
emotional way, really. Some of the
We've
lovely.
had the most wonderful comments, haven't we, as well? Do you know what I mean? From people that have viewed.
Yeah.
But we have had a few shout outs from people that I've been watching for a few months and that I absolutely admire and love watching. So we want to thank Tamlin from Sewn on the Time, the beautiful Tamlin,
Yeah.
the beautiful Rachel from the French Seams, Julie from Julie Sews Her Own Clothes, love Julie, and Sam from So Let's Sparkle with Sam on the back. Oh, and Liz, the lovely Liz, the baker that sews. And there was one more. Oh no, there wasn't. That was it. Yes, that was it. But also, well, so thank you for your
Yeah,
support
thank
and for
you
giving us
so
shout outs. We
much.
have had people subscribe on the back of that and watch our videos on the back of that. So thank you. But also, we want to do a small channel shout out for a couple of people.
Yeah, go for it.
So the small channel shout out is where it's the hashtag small channel shout out on YouTube. And it's for people that do vlogs that have got less than 2,000 subscribers. And
Well,
so we are a small channel currently. However, we'd like to change that, but that's what we are at the moment. So there's a couple of people who I'm really surprised have got less than 2,000 people subscribed to their channels. They're just prolific vloggers and really good content. So they are Sam from sequingirlie Creates. Now Sam does lots
excellent.
of different,
Wow.
less than two. She's got I think 1.7
Yeah, I never noticed that.
or
Wow.
something like that. I just noticed it the other day, or yesterday, I think it was, or today, and I just thought, what? Seriously? Because I mean, and to be honest, if you're thinking about setting up a YouTube channel, she's done a series of, I think, 3 vlogs giving you advice on how to do it successfully.
Oh,
And I watched those, and that's what I used partly as my template to setting up the vlog for us, our channel for
Sam is
us.
really supportive in lots of other ways as well, because she does the virtual sewing. She does a virtual sewing.
Super.
She does an
Yeah.
in-person sewing group as well. And I've been to a webinar that she was attending that was given a talk on about how to do it, because I'm looking at doing an in-person one here.
Yeah.
So she's really, really big in the community. So I'm really surprised that her.
Huge in the community, and like you say, full of ideas, really interesting content. She's all about the details this year. I love watching her. And she just is so busy, so many vlogs that she puts up, and I'm just like, how have you not got over 2,000 subscribers? I expected her to have like 10,000.
Yeah,
Do you know
because
what I mean? So I thought,
I've watched her.
actually,
I never even noticed. I'm not good at watching.
yeah, I'm sure. Well, I did have a look, and I'm quite sure it was under 2K. I could be wrong, but I'll give her a shout out anyway.
Oh, everybody, go see.
Go and watch Sam. She's great. And then there's Julie from Julie Sews Her Own Clothes. I love watching Julie. She's just so funny. She's just natural and chatty. And I think she said on one of our vlogs, it was like sitting with her friends, her girlfriends, and having a cup of tea and a natter. And that's exactly what it's like when you watch her vlogs. And I
Same
thoroughly
vibe,
enjoy
same
those.
vibe going on. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and she's got, again, less than 2,000 subscribers. And I'm like, really? So yes, I'm giving her a shout out as well. And I think what we try to remember to do is every time we do a vlog, try to do a shout out to a small sewing channel, because it just shares people that other people might
Yeah,
not have seen,
absolutely.
and
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on
helps
the
support their channels.
yeah and have a look.
And
So
that was it, really.
yeah.
I
Brilliant.
think I remember to say thank you to everybody,
But
but
yeah,
we really do
thank you
appreciate
to
it.
everybody, because
Yeah,
everybody has been so amazing and we can't believe it really. So there
no,
you
we
go.
can't.
And we will thank you by doing another catwalk.
At least one, and maybe 3.
Yeah, we won't out catwalk ourselves too soon. Just 1 or 2 a month, I think, is enough for anybody.
Get our steps up.
Yeah, there is that. So I think that's probably everything we needed to talk about today, isn't it? Was there anything else we've
I
missed?
think that was it today. I think that's probably enough. They'd be bored of us today.
Yeah, this is the longest we've waffled on in a long time. But
Mm.
no, we haven't seen each other for a week or so. So yeah, and then we'll be back next week.
Mm.
Well, I'll be back probably before that with my shoes, and then we are hoping
Yeah.
to do our catwalk next week, aren't we?
I think, is it Sunday? Is it that we've got the virtual sewing room? Did you want to
Yep,
give a shout out to the virtual sewing room?
always. So the virtual sewing room, for those of you that don't go to, is run by Jenny, and she's absolutely brilliant. And it is virtual sewing room at virtual sewing room on Instagram. And I am a host as well. I do it when Jenny's not around, along with another girl called Lucy. Great fun, getting really, really busy actually. But yeah, we all have fun. Just 2 hours of an evening, sometimes in an afternoon. And we just chat and sew together. However, she has started to do some sew alongs, and the one that we're talking about is on a week on Sunday. No, this Sunday coming now.
It's Sunday.
this Sunday
4th
coming.
of February, I think it is.
Yeah. And it's a pants sew along. So it's got to be pants.
I have traced the pattern out for this.
I've downloaded one, bought and downloaded one, but I haven't actually printed it off yet. And if you do want to go, there are, once you sign up, there are some discount codes for various patterns as well. So yeah, so make sure you sign up if you want to do that. Yeah, and then after that, we're going to do a bit more vlogging and a bit more catwalking, aren't we?
We are. That's the plan. Get some in the bag ready to upload.
So anyway, we shall see you all soon. Take care and
Oh well. Happy sewing. Take care. Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.